Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you? Hope all of you are fine and safe at your place. In your today's online class, here I am Jannatul Firdaus, lecturer, Department of English, Milestone College. Dear students, our today's class is on a very important topic from English second paper. It has been given highest importance in English grammar. Yes, I am talking about the item which is called the heart of grammar, that is right form of verb. We cannot write a single sentence without using a verb. Every element of a sentence eventually relates to the verbs. It deals with most of the grammatical rules of English language. The verbs appear differently in a sentence on the basis of some advanced concept like subject-verb agreement, tense, voice, different structures, models, etc. Dear students, as you have gone through your previous live class and video classes, I think you definitely know this item you will find in question number 5, where you are going to have 10 problems and each problem contains 0.5 marks. The total mark is 5. Before going to the topic in details, dear students, you must keep on your eyes on some key features so that you can match the exact rule for answering while solving exercise. So dear students, in our today's class, we are going to solve 2 board questions from this item to test your understanding. Before answering from this item, it's very necessary to have proper knowledge about right form of verb, especially about the uses of verbs. So let's look at some important things which will certainly help you to solve exercise. Dear students, while solving a question of right form of verb, you should focus on subject and context because it will help you to understand the situation as well. Sometimes you get passage, either it is in present form or it is in past form. So dear students, it's very necessary to identify the tense of the passage. After that, subject-verb agreement. That means making subjects and verbs agree. Usually, verb is used according to the head word of the subject. If the head word of the subject is singular, verb will be singular. For example, one dog is sitting on the grass. Here, verb is has been followed by singular subject. On the other hand, if the head word of the subject is plural, verb will be plural. For example, 2 dogs are sitting on the grass. Dear students, here verb are is agreed to the plural subject. Now preposition. If you have a verb after preposition, you have to put this verb into gerund form. And dear students, you also know this, there are some phrases which are ended by preposition, like with a view to, look forward to, and get used to, etc. After these types of phrases, you have to write ing form of verb. For example, he came here with a view to informing the matter. But dear students, if you find the preposition to as a part of infinitive, doesn't change the verb into gerund form. It will be changed into base verb. For example, I want to sing a song. Dear students, sometimes you get confused when you are going to change the verb into correct form. Should it be changed into passive form or continuous? Yes, here I am giving you some tips. If the subject cannot do the function of the verb, or if there is no direct relation between subject and verb, sentence will be changed into passive form. For example, the video was posted by Miraj. Dear students, look here. The action is not done by the subject. Having knowledge about finite verb and non-finite verb is very important to solve the question of right form of verb. Dear students, you know, finite verb acts as a main verb, but non-finite verbs cannot be the main verbs. There are 3 different non-finite feelings. They are infinitive, participle, and gerund. Sometimes we find them while solving the question. Side by side, you should have basic concept about be verb, have verb, do verb and modal verb. Dear students, not only that, you also should have knowledge about V1, that means base form, V2, that means past form, V3, past participle form, adding s or es with root word, present participle form, and last of all infinitive form. So dear students, are you ready to attend practice session now? Yes, I know all of you are very much confident, and through practicing board question you can boost up your confidence level. So dear students, let's move on. Right form of verbs, our today's discussing topic, which will be found in question number 5, and the total marks for this item is 5. Dear students, now we are going to practice from HSC Board 2019. In question number 5, the question pattern for right form of verb is: read the text and fill in the gaps with the correct form of verbs as per subject and context. That means, while solving the question of right form of verbs, you should focus on subject and context. Kuakata, locally known as Sagar Konna, be an uncommon scenic spot of Bangladesh. Dear students, as you see the starting of the passage, I think you can remember the text from English first paper. And here you find the word Kuakata, which is a subject. And after this word, you can find a comma with more information about Kuakata. But there is no main verb. So within bracket, the verb no is acting like a non-finite verb. And you know, non-finite verbs are infinitives or participle. So within bracket, the verb know can exist as past participle known. Now dear students, for next gap, you can find the verb be, which is a main verb for this sentence. So placement of verb will be changed according to subject Kuakata. As the sentence is in present indefinite form, dear students, you can write the answer is for this gap. Kuakata take its origin from the story of a kua or well dug on the seashore. Dear students, within bracket you can find the verb take, which is a main verb for this sentence, and it will be changed according to subject Kuakata. And as the sentence is in present indefinite form and the subject Kuakata is third person singular number, dear students, in this case s or es will be added with the base verb take. So you can write the answer takes. Kuakata takes its origin from the story of a kua or well dug on the seashore. Now coming to the next one. It allows a visitor to watch both the sunrise and the sunset from the beach. The beach have a typical natural setting. Again, here you will find the action verbs, which will be changed according to subject. Dear students, for first one, within bracket you find the verb allow, which will be followed the subject eat, and eat is a singular number of subject. So in this case, s or es will be added with the base verb allow. So the answer can be allows. It allows a visitor to watch both the sunrise and the sunset from the beach. After that, the beach have a typical natural setting. So dear students, within bracket have verb will be followed by the subject the beach, which is a singular one. So according to the subject, here have verb will be turned into has. This sandy beach sloped gently into the bay, and bathe there is as pleasant as is swimming or diving. Dear students, here in question F, within bracket you find a verb slope, which is the main verb for this sentence, and it will be changed according to subject. As the sentence is in present form and the subject this sandy beach, which is a singular number of subject, so s or es will be added with the base verb. So you can write the answer slopes. This sandy beach slopes gently into the bay. And here you will find and, which is a compound sentence marker. And according to the rule, after and, if you find a gap at the starting of the sentence, then gerund form of verb will be applying there. So you can write the answer bathing, and bathing there is as pleasant as is swimming or diving. Fishing boats ply in the Bay of Bengal and surf waves add to the vibrant colors of Kuakata. Dear students, this is a compound sentence, and here waves is the main verb for the whole sentence. And here also you will find the action verbs, which are non-finite verbs. So for question number H, here you will find the two verbs boats and ply side by side. So according to the rule, second verb ply will be followed by present participle. So the answer will be plying. Fishing boats plying in the Bay of Bengal. And here also you will find and, which is a compound sentence marker. And according to the rule, if you find any gap at the starting of the sentence, then the verb will be followed by present participle or gerund form. So you can write the answer surfing. Surfing waves add to the vibrant colors of Kuakata. Steps take to preserve the beauty of the famous beach. Dear students, here the subject is steps and the verb is take. My dear students, you should carefully notice that if the action of given sentence is not possible by the subject to perform, then the sentence should be written in passive form. So here, by the subject steps not possible to take. So action is not possible to be done by subject here. That's why we should use passive form should be taken. Steps should be taken to preserve the beauty of the famous beach. So dear students, have you understood the grammatical rules that we have already discussed over here? Yes, I hope you have understood. So dear students, let's practice another one. Now, Cumilla Board 2019. Teach is a noble profession. A teacher teaches his students from the core of his heart. Dear students, here in first sentence you find is a main verb and the word teach appears as a subject. So according to the rule, you know, if you find any verb as a subject, then you have to apply a gerund form of verb. So dear students, you can write the answer teaching. Teaching is a noble profession. Now coming to the next question. A teacher teaches his students from the core of his heart. So dear students, here the sentence is in present indefinite form and the main verb is teach. So dear students, here the verb will be changed according to the subject. And now you find this subject is third person singular number. So dear students, the verb will be turned into teaches. A teacher teaches his students from the core of his heart. Now next sentence. He teaches his students with a view to give the light of education. Dear students, here directly you find a phrase with a view to, and according to the rule, you know that after the phrase with a view to, you have to write ing form of verb. So dear students, for this gap you can write the answer giving. He teaches his students with a view to giving the light of education. After that, by dash get the light of education, students can dash enlighten their insight. Dear students, here you find the preposition by, and you know after preposition if you find any verb, then you have to follow ing form of verb or gerund verb. So dear students, with this rule you can write the answer getting. By getting the light of education. Now for main clause, students can dash enlighten their insight. Dear students, here you find the modal verb, and you know after modal verb base form of verb will be written. So within bracket this verb enlighten is not necessary to be changed. So dear students, you can write the answer enlighten. By getting the light of education, students can enlighten their insight. Moving on for next sentences. The students dash learn their lessons now as their teachers dash instruct them. Dear students, here the whole sentence is in present tense, and before main verb subject is here, and subject is plural form, the students. So according to the rule, the verb learn will remain unchanged because of plural number of subject. So dear students, you can write the answer. The students learn their lessons now as their teachers dash instruct them. So in the same way, within bracket the verb instruct will remain unchanged because of plural number of subject. So the sentence will be, the students learn their lessons now as their teachers instruct them. After that, but the students nowadays act as though they dash know everything. Dear students, in this sentence, as though is a subordinating conjunction, and according to the rule, you know, before as though if you find present form of verb, after as though for main clause verb will be changed into past form. So dear students, within bracket this verb know will be changed into knew. So the whole sentence is, but the students nowadays act as though they knew everything. They are not dash pay heed to their teacher's advice. Dear students, in given sentence, here you find the subject they, and after they, here you find the auxiliary verb are. And according to the rule, we know that after am is are, if we find main verb, then it will be changed either in continuous form or in passive form. But here the action is possible by the subject. So we can write here the continuous form paying. So the whole sentence will be, they are not paying heed to their teacher's advice. But the students must be careful in their studies lest they dash fail to secure good marks. So dear students, here goes to the rule of lest, and according to the rule of lest, you know, after lest you should bring a subject first, and after subject there will be a modal verb should, and you know after every modal verb base verb will be written. So dear students, within bracket this verb fail will be changed into should fail. But the students must be careful in their studies lest they should fail to secure good marks. We have come to the end of our today's class. To get good marks, you have to practice more and more. And in our today's class, we have already discussed about some important grammatical rules of right form of verb and solved board questions for your better understanding. So that's all for today. Keep learning and stay connected with online class regularly. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz.